Picture this scenario. It is 3:42 in the morning, and you are lying awake for the third time tonight. Your mind is tired, your body is exhausted, but somehow sleep just will not come back. You shuffle to the bathroom again, wondering when a full night of rest became such a distant memory. This was exactly what happened to Robert, a 68-year-old retired electrician from Michigan. For over 18 months, Robert had not experienced a single uninterrupted night of sleep. His wife Sarah was worried sick, watching him grow more tired and irritable each day. Robert had tried everything, counting sheep, meditation apps, even expensive mattresses. But the answer to his sleepless nights was sitting right there on his nightstand, that innocent glass of water he faithfully drank before bed. Have you ever wondered why your sleep keeps getting lighter as you age? Why your dreams seem shorter, and your mornings feel groggier than they used to? You are not alone, and more importantly, you are not powerless against this challenge. Welcome to your trusted home for senior health wisdom, where we explore real solutions backed by science and tested by people just like you. If living healthier every day matters to you, hit that subscribe button and join our community of over 300,000 seniors who are taking charge of their health, one video at a time. Here is what most people do not realize. Sleep naturally changes as we age, and it is not just about getting older. After 60, our bodies undergo specific biological shifts that directly impact our ability to sleep through the night. First, our bodies produce significantly less melatonin, that natural sleep hormone that helped us drift off easily in our younger years. According to research from Harvard Medical School, melatonin production can drop by up to 50% between ages 30 and 70. Second, our kidneys do not function quite the same way they used to. The Mayo Clinic explains that older adults produce lower levels of a hormone called ADH, antidiuretic hormone. This means our kidneys do not hold on to water as effectively during the night, leading to more frequent bathroom trips. Finally, our bladders become more sensitive with age. What once might have been a minor sensation now feels urgent enough to wake us up completely. Think of your body like a well-maintained vintage home. It is still beautiful and functional, but it needs different care than it did when it was brand new. The same glass of water that helped you sleep peacefully at 40 might be the very thing disrupting your rest at 65. And this is not just about feeling tired the next day. According to the National Institute on Aging, disrupted sleep patterns in seniors are directly linked to increased risk of falls, higher blood pressure, memory problems, and even depression. When we do not sleep well, our entire quality of life suffers. So, what is the solution? It starts with understanding which bedtime drinks are working against us, and which ones can actually support better sleep. Let me share the 5 drinks and habits that might be sabotaging your sleep, often without you even realizing it. That glass of water on your nightstand seems harmless, but it lacks the minerals your body needs and can overstimulate your bladder. When Robert finally stopped drinking plain water after 8 p.m. and switched to something more bladder-friendly, he slept for 6 consecutive hours, something he had not done in over a year. The problem is not hydration itself, but the timing and type of fluid. Plain water moves quickly through your system, especially when your kidneys are not retaining fluids as efficiently as they once did. Many people think any herbal tea is automatically good for sleep, But teas sweetened with honey, agave, or artificial sweeteners can actually spike your blood sugar. This triggers a cortisol response that disrupts your natural sleep cycle. Even natural sugars can cause problems. Your body has to work to process that sugar, which can create mini energy bursts just when you are trying to wind down. Here is something that surprised me when I first learned it. Decaf coffee still contains caffeine, sometimes up to 30% of what you would find in regular coffee. For sensitive individuals, especially seniors whose metabolism has slowed down, this can be enough to interfere with sleep. Eleanor, a 74-year-old retired teacher from Arizona, shared with us that she had been drinking decaf every evening for years, wondering why she felt restless. Once she switched to caffeine-free alternatives, her sleep quality improved dramatically within just 2 weeks. Orange juice, lemon water, or any acidic beverages can irritate your bladder lining, making you feel like you need to urinate more frequently. The acid can cause a burning sensation or sense of urgency that pulls you out of deep sleep. This is especially problematic for anyone dealing with bladder sensitivity, which becomes more common as we age. Many people use a small glass of wine or whiskey as a nightcap, thinking it helps them fall asleep. While alcohol might make you feel drowsy initially, it actually fragments your sleep after about 3 hours. Alcohol also worsens breathing patterns and can increase snoring, which affects both you and your partner's sleep quality. Thomas Dott, a 66-year-old retired mechanic, used to enjoy a bourbon before bed. Once he eliminated his evening drink, not only did his wife sleep better, but his own sleep apnea symptoms noticeably improved. Have you been relying on any of these drinks? Do not worry, we all learn as we go. And the most important thing is making positive changes moving forward. Now, let us explore 5 science-backed bladder-friendly alternatives that can actually support better sleep for seniors. This combination provides magnesium and tryptophan, 2 nutrients that support your body's natural melatonin production and help relax your muscles. Magnesium is particularly important because many seniors do not get enough of this mineral from their regular diet. To prepare this gently heat half a cup of unsweetened almond milk and add half a teaspoon of lemon balm extract. Lemon balm is a gentle herb from the mint family that has been used for centuries to promote relaxation. A 2014 study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences showed that older adults who consumed almond milk regularly experienced improved sleep quality and fewer nighttime awakenings. Chamomile contains a compound called apigenin, which binds to specific receptors in your brain that help reduce anxiety and promote sleepiness. When combined with mint, it also soothes your digestive system, which can sometimes be more sensitive in the evening as we age. To make this, steep 1 chamomile tea bag with 5 fresh mint leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. The longer steeping time helps extract more of the beneficial compounds. A 2015 clinical trial found that seniors who drank chamomile tea regularly showed significant improvements in both sleep quality and daytime functioning. This gentle drink provides potassium, sodium, and magnesium electrolytes that help relax your bladder muscles and can reduce those uncomfortable leg cramps that sometimes wake seniors at night. The recipe is simple. Mix half a cup of warm water with a 1/4 cup of coconut water and add just a pinch of high-quality Himalayan salt. The salt provides trace minerals without being overwhelming. Research published in Sleep Disorders Research in 2017 showed a direct connection between potassium deficiency and poor sleep quality in older adults. This traditional Indian drink combines turmeric anti-inflammatory properties with ashwagandha, an adaptogenic herb that helps your body manage stress and lower cortisol levels. To prepare mix a quarter teaspoon of turmeric, a tiny pinch of black pepper which helps absorption, half a cup of oat milk, and a small amount of ashwagandha powder. The black pepper is important because it helps your body actually use the beneficial compounds in turmeric. A 2019 study in phytotherapy research found that participants who consumed ashwagandha regularly experienced a 23% reduction in cortisol levels and significantly better sleep quality. This might sound unusual, but gelatin is rich in glycine, an amino acid that helps lower your core body temperature and promotes deeper sleep phases. It also supports tissue repair, which naturally happens during sleep. You can dissolve 1 tablespoon of unflavored gelatin powder in half a cup of warm water, or sip a small cup of low-sodium bone broth. A fascinating 2007 study published in Neuropsychopharmacology showed that people who consumed glycine before bed experienced deeper, more restorative sleep and felt more alert the next day. The key is to try one option at a time for at least a week. Pay attention to how your body responds. And remember that what works wonderfully for one person might need small adjustments for another. Let me tell you about Patricia, a 69-year-old grandmother from Oregon who had been waking up 4 or 5 times every night for nearly 2 years. She was exhausted, worried about her health, and starting to feel like she was losing precious time with her grandchildren because she was always too tired to fully engage with them. Patricia decided to try the warm almond milk with lemon balm approach. She was skeptical at first. How could something so simple make a difference when nothing else had worked? But within 10 days, something remarkable happened. Patricia began sleeping for longer stretches. Within a month, she was consistently getting 6 to 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep. She told us that she felt like she had gotten her life back. She was playing with her grandchildren again, gardening, and even started taking evening walks with her husband. You deserve that kind of rest. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted. You deserve to have energy for the people and activities that matter most to you. Tonight, I want to challenge you to make just one small change. Choose one of the drinks we discussed and try it for the next 7 days. Do not try to overhaul everything at once. Just pick one thing and give it a real chance to work. Keep a simple note by your bed about how you sleep each night. After a week, you will have real data about whether this change is helping your unique situation. Ready to reclaim your nights and transform your days. Subscribe now so you do not miss the next step in your journey toward better health and deeper rest. A common question I hear is about almond milk and thyroid medication. Yes, you can generally enjoy almond milk, but timing matters. Make sure to drink it at least 2 hours away from your thyroid medication to avoid any potential absorption issues. If you take your medication first thing in the morning, an evening almond milk drink should be perfectly fine. This is a great question about bone broth and blood pressure. Look for low-sodium versions, or better yet, make your own at home where you can control the salt content. Many store-bought bone broths are quite high in sodium, so always check the label. Your heart health comes first. I would recommend trying one approach at a time for at least a week. Mixing different ingredients might cause digestive upset for some people. And it also makes it harder to figure out what is actually helping your sleep. Once you find what works, you can experiment with gentle combinations. These natural options are generally very gentle, but it is always wise to check with your doctor or pharmacist before making any changes to your bedtime routine, especially if you are taking sleep medications. They can advise you on timing and whether any interactions might occur. Yes, but in the small diluted amounts we discussed. The recipe uses just a quarter cup mixed with water, which is a very modest amount. However, it is always smart to monitor your blood sugar response when trying something new, and consult with your healthcare provider if you have any concerns. Consider avoiding plain water before bed because it triggers frequent bathroom trips. Instead, try warm almond milk plus lemon balm, which supports natural melatonin and muscle relaxation. Avoid sugary herbal teas because they cause blood sugar spikes. Instead, try chamomile mint fusion tea, which reduces anxiety and calms digestion. Avoid decaffeinated coffee because it still contains 30% caffeine. Instead, try bone broth with glycine, which promotes deep sleep and tissue repair. Avoid citrus juices because they irritate bladder lining. Instead, try coconut water electrolyte tonic, which balances minerals and reduces cramps. Avoid alcohol nightcap because it fragments sleep after 3 hours. Instead, 0.4 seconds. Try golden milk with ashwagandha, which lowers cortisol and promotes steady sleep cycles. For your daily routine for better senior sleep, start your morning with gentle stretching and hydrate with room temperature water to support your body's natural rhythms. At lunch, include leafy greens like spinach or kale for their natural magnesium content, which supports evening relaxation. In the evening, sip your chosen bedtime drink 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to sleep, giving your body time to process it. As a bonus, dim the lights and avoid screens for 30 minutes before bed. This helps your brain prepare for rest naturally. Save this information and share it with someone you care about. Better sleep is something we all deserve, regardless of our age. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we have shared today is for educational purposes to help you make informed choices about your health and sleep habits. I always encourage you to work with your doctor or healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your bedtime routine or diet. They know your personal health history best and can guide you on what is right for your specific situation, especially if you are taking medications or managing other health conditions. Every person is unique, and what works wonderfully for Patricia and Robert might need small adjustments for you. Your healthcare team is your best partner in this journey toward better sleep and improved health. The experiences shared in this video are based on individual accounts and should not be considered as medical advice or guaranteed results. Take care of yourself, sleep well, and I will see you in the next video.